Good morning, yet again. Today I want to talk to you, and I promise I'm going to be brief. I learned that if I want to put these videos on Instagram Live, they have to be less than 15 minutes. So that helps me curb when I go off on my tangents and whatnot. So I'm going to keep this very brief because I have to get back home. The boys have off from school today. It's President's Day. And I got to help maintain sanity in the home. So today I want to talk to you about something I posted this weekend. And I haven't posted sometimes I guess you would call it MotivACTION memes, if you will. And I posted a couple this weekend, one of which is, you've heard it said in other more obvious ways, but what I said was patterns speak louder than pleasantries. Again, patterns speak louder than pleasantries. The most common way that that's been said is actions speak louder than words. All right? But the reason why I chose patterns speak louder than pleasantries is because people don't pay attention to patterns. You could say actions speak louder than words, and they do, not denying that one bit, but people go through life on autopilot. People very rarely think about the things that they do, the things that get them to where they are. People very rarely actively think. So if you're not actively thinking, what happens when you come across somebody who is doing you dirty and you don't even realize it? Because not only are you not paying attention to what they're doing, in other words, their actions, you're not paying attention to the patterns if they're doing it more than once, right? So patterns speak louder than pleasantries, because here's what happens. Even if you suspect something and you say something, I say see something, say something. Even if you suspect something and you say something, the person who you stepping to, provided you have the heart to step to him, they're going to come back with, no, it's not like that at all. You got it misunderstood. You're not getting the whole picture. You don't understand. See, the people who are doing you dirty will say and do anything to throw you off the scent. You understand? So as long as they feel as though they can sweet talk you, soft soap you, change your line of attention, if you will, then by all means, they're going to keep on doing what they're doing. But if you're paying attention to the patterns, paying attention to what it is that they do, you will be able to see them doing it, while at the same time not having them notice that you see what it is that they're doing. So when I say patterns speak louder than patterns speak louder than pleasantries, I want you to see past the BS. See, we live in a society in which it's taboo to call somebody out on their stuff. We live in, if you paid any attention whatsoever to this whole fiasco with Donald Trump, the people in the Congress, the people in the Senate, they get to, they have what they call rules of decorum. And these rules of decorum prevent you from really going at somebody the way they need to be gone at, if that makes sense, right? If you watch BBC, British Broadcasting Channel, I think that's what it stands for, but basically the British News Channel, or British TV. Watch, if you can, go to YouTube or Google and look up videos on Parliament. See how they get down in their house, right? They boo, they yell, they interrupt, they call people out, right? And these are supposed to be the British, all stuffy and proper. Nah, in Parliament, they keep it real. But no, not here in America. No, we have to have rules of decorum. Rules of decorum prohibit you from really telling a mother father what a mother father is. And you know I'm not talking about parents. But in all seriousness, in the House of Representatives and in the Senate, there's always this layer of BS, because you can only say but so much, but you can't really say what needs to be said. You can't call somebody a liar if they lying. You have to, use words like mistruth, misspoke, miss my butt with that crap, right? See, here's the problem. People aren't paying attention to the patterns, right? And I won't delve too much more deeply into politics, but if you look at somebody like a Donald Trump, the patterns are there. Patterns speak louder than pleasantries. So here's the thing. Donald Trump will say what he wants, or what, rather not what he wants, but what he did or didn't do, and then do something that totally throws out what he just lied about having done or not done. Patterns speak louder than pleasantries. So you get in front of the camera, you get in front of people, you get in front of your friends, you get in front of whoever, and you say everything that needs to be said. You say the right things, right? But then your actions, your repeated actions, because patterns are just a series of repeated actions. So when your patterns don't line up with the pleasantries, when your patterns don't line up with all that good stuff you talking, okay, that's when there's a problem. But you have to be able to pay attention. You have to see people for who and what they are, not who and what you want them to be, right? And I'm going to paraphrase. I think this was a quote by, I think it was Ralph Waldo Emerson, and I don't remember it exactly, so I'll say I'm paraphrasing. All right. If you look at a man as he is, you will always see him as he is. But if you look at a man how he could be, then perhaps in times he will become what he should be. Yeah, I'm definitely butchering and paraphrasing that, but I believe the spirit is there. I believe you get what I'm saying. So you got to hold people accountable. That's the bottom line. You have to hold people accountable to what they say to you, how they treat you, because if you don't, they're going to think it's okay. I used to work with a guy who was, excuse my French, a total asshole. And in all fairness, he was an equal opportunity asshole. He was an asshole to everybody. Do I think he was a bigot? Yes. But at the same time, he was just as much an asshole to white guys as he was to me and other people of color. But here's the thing. The people who could check him and should have checked him never did. And probably, I don't work with dude no more, but they probably never do, right? So because this dude goes unchecked, his patterns get to continue. And then if anybody does come along and check him once in a while, oh, it's not like that. I'm just joking. I'm just cracking jokes. And then that's the pleasantry. And then the pattern resumes of him just being an asshole. Patterns speak louder than pleasantries. So I share this with you also because I want you to start your week off with something great. Watch people this week. That's your homework assignment. Watch people this week. Watch people and listen to people. The people you encounter every day on your way to work or at work, on your way home, at the gym, whatever. Wherever you encounter other groups of people, watch them. Listen to them. Don't just hear what they're saying. Listen to what they're saying and see it. This jackass just left his car running, radio blasting, the window open. Anyway, listen to what they're saying and then put the two together. Do their patterns match their pleasantries? Do their patterns speak louder than their pleasantries? I want you to think about that. And with that, I am going to bounce. Got some things in the working on some new things, doing a little bit more studying, because I got some things getting ready to pop off for this year. Remember, I'd always said 2020 is my year of vision. So, you guys take care. I'll be in touch. There will be a new podcast episode coming out soon, so be on the lookout for that. iHeartRadio.com, The Ice Talks. So go to iHeartRadio.com, look up The Ice Talks under the podcast links, and you will see me there, and I will see you when I see you. Peace.